Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today is an exciting day because I have the new MÄKSÄLIFE Planner. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I was lucky enough to be on the review team, which is awesome, and I'm so grateful to Sierra and Darian for including me. I love this planner and the new accessories, which I'm going to show you everything in just a little bit, and we're going to go through all of it. I'm just beside myself. So I got this in the mail a couple of days ago, and I have been looking through all of the things in this box, and I have some thoughts which I will definitely share with you. I'm also going to share with you all of the release information so that you are well informed and you can make good decisions on release day if you want to purchase right on release day, which is always an exciting time. I think in the planner community, planner release days are my favorite. But I definitely have some things that I will be kind of altering in my MÄKSÄLIFE planner for 2021, which we will discuss in just a little bit. But there are some other things in here besides the planner. I've got a sticker book and some other information that I can share with you, and some future release information, which you guys are going to be very excited about because it's kind of a perfect fit for a lot of you, and I'm happy to share that with you. So we're going to switch to a top down so that we can see everything and we can look at it very clearly, and I will tell you all the information that I have, and I am going to be using some notes because I wanted to make sure that I just got it all out there for you. So we're going to switch to that, and then I'll come back at the end with my final thoughts. So let's get into this box. I'm so excited. All right, so they sent me all of this like crinkle paper. Ooh. And I love when things come with this because it just makes it a little more fun. What is this, you guys? An interchangeable cover. I will show you that in just a moment. And then at the bottom, we've got the planner. I'm gonna get this stuff everywhere, aren't I? Okay, I think that's everything. So isn't this little quote thing really cute in the box? I just think that's adorable. Okay, let me get the box out of the way and we will dig right in. Okay, so let's talk about some of the changes to the planner for this year. There are some upgrades and then there are some design changes. So first of all, the box now, which let's just go ahead and open this up. The box is still very, very sturdy, but this one has just kind of a different, cleaner design with the diagonal stripes, if you can see that. It's super, super sturdy and durable, as you can see. Very nice. We also have laminated end papers for better durability. I'll show you that in this cover right here. So the inside right here is just a little bit more reinforced. Okay, and then we've got new goal setting sticker sheets inside this planner. We've also got the pocket folder, which I will show you again on this interchangeable. Oh no, I'll show you that in a minute when we get into the planner. And then larger font, which is kind of my favorite thing. And then colored quotes on the designer pages, which I will show you, or divider pages, I should say, when I show you when we flip from one month to the next. It's so cute. And then also just lots of more color throughout the whole planner. So that's what we're going to be looking for, and I will point them out as we go. I also have my current MÄKSÄLIFE so we can refer to some of the changes. You can see like side by side what they changed. Okay, so first of all, let's go through these two things and then we will get to the actual planner. This is a new addition to the line. This is a sticker book, and these are color coordinated to the MÄKSÄLIFE, and they fit the columns in both the vertical and the horizontal. So there are 15 pages in here, and it includes flags, banners, icons, boxes, bullets, and hearts. Okay, so here's the first page of bullets, and it comes in like a more muted tone, and then the more bold. I love that they mixed everything in with the colors of the goal categories because I'm going to use this sticker book for sure when I do my yearly mind map and just plan out all of my yearly goals. I think this is going to be really cute. Okay, this page has hearts. Now, she did say on the the live and in an email to us that these are going to be outlined so you can actually see the hearts a little better when you get them. And then these are the bold hearts. You can see the little hearts there. And then we've got some labels in all of the different colors, which is awesome. And some more of those guys. And then we've got the same thing but in stripes. I love how everything is just themed together, and it's very simple, and a lot of this stuff you can use from week to week. And then these are just little not page flags, they're just tiny little flags. If you can see those little guys there, they're just tiny, and I love that size. And then we've got the same thing in the bolder colors, so you'll be able to see the little flag. Okay, and then we've got some longer flags. So these are just like the previous ones, but just like a longer size. And the same thing in bold. And then we've got some gold planing stickers. And this is the very last page. So you get 7 of each of those. So this will be very handy for some functional things that I have planned for this year when it comes to goals. So this little sticker book is, let me just check my price here, $20. So this is $20. It's matte paper, so you can write on them with regular pens, which I think is really nice. So that is the little sticker book. Then we've got the interchangeable covers. This is brand new to this year. There are 4 cover options. I have 2 of them to show you. The 2 that I don't have to show you, of course, will be on the website, and I'm sure someone is reviewing them, but they're striped and they're in-house designs. One of them is more of a classic design, and the other one is more of a bold striped design. So this is the 3rd one, and this is by Jess Park. She did the artwork for this. This is so beautiful. I have a bit of information about both artists. So Jess is a California artist and an author. She's done some hand lettering books, and her style is very playful and colorful, as you can see. I love the gold accents. I think that's super fun. And she says that she always wants to have fun while creating. And she is at Jeshy Park, Jeshy Park. So I will leave her Instagram down in the description for you if you want to check out her page. But this is just gorgeous. I love this. These are $10 a piece, so you can pick up all of them. Sierra did say there was going to be a limited run of these guys, but if they're popular, then she will do another order for them. So I think you guys are really going to like these. They're very, very sturdy. They have a curved corner, and they're very easy to change out. So be sure to follow her video on the website. Actually, when you purchase these individually, you have to click a box that says, like, I will watch the instructional video, because she has a method. Just follow her method. So that's my advice there. So that is just so beautiful. And then let's get into the actual planner itself. So the planner is $68, and it runs the calendar year of January to December of 2021. So there's the rest of the box. I'm going to get this out of the way real quick. Okay. So this is the cover that I chose for my planner, and I'm probably going to keep this one on for quite a while. This is a different artist. This is Toby Brown, and she's a teacher in Louisville, Kentucky, which I didn't even find out until after I had chosen this cover. And I just think that is so cool that I actually picked a teacher's cover, because I'm a teacher. She wants to have a positive impact and bring awareness to racial injustices and inequities. And she is Call Me Tobes on Instagram. So it's Call Me THOBS. And again, I will leave her info down in the description for you if you want to check out her Instagram. But this is so pretty. So this one has a gray elastic to go on it, which I don't use the elastics. I just let them fall and wrap around the back cover. So I will show you that. This is where I keep my elastic, just so it's out of the way. If I were to travel with this, I might actually put the elastic around, but for day-to-day, I don't. Okay, so like I said, this is January to December for 2021. There are 21 goal pages in here, which we're going to go through all of them together. I will have a setup video for my 2021 goals. Don't you worry. There are 326 pages in this book. It is a big book. So if you're a sticker user, you may be wary and just be cautious if you're going to use stickers in here regularly because it might bulk up your planner, but you can take out half of your year if you need to. Watch the video on how to uncoil and recoil. This is a wire O binding and is coated. Y'all know this is not my favorite binding and never will be, but of all the wire O bindings that I've ever seen, Sierra's is the most sturdy and strong. And I don't travel with this planner, so I think it will be okay. The only issue is closing it. If you are here in the back, closing like this is tricky sometimes, but you can maneuver it. It's not a big deal. There is a hardcover, like I said. This is a linen texture, and I put lotion on before, so that's what you see all over my planner now. But this is such a gorgeous cover. It has like a navy blue, like kind of watercolory background. I don't know if you can actually see that, but it's just very subtle. And then this cute little rainbow, and hold on to your vision. I love this. I think it's so cute. And I love Toby's other designs on her Instagram. So I'm really glad that I picked this cover. So I think we're ready to jump into it and look at it more in depth. So let's open this baby up. All right, once you go to this first page here, this is where you can write your name and your phone number, email, all that good information. Her paper is so nice. It is recycled paper with soy-based ink, so it is super environmentally friendly. Plus, it's very smooth and it is thick. It's not as thick as like Life Planner paper, but her paper is just so nice to write on with pretty much any pen that I've used. It's just so soft and sturdy. I just really like it. And the print just kind of pops off the page. So here's the second page. Here is a note from Sierra about why she names it MÄKSÄLIFE, which is after Moxie, which is really cool. I love the way she spells it too. Okay, then we get into the goal setting section, and each section in the planner has a tab here that is laminated and it's very sturdy. Okay, so the goal setting section is 21 pages, like I mentioned, and it gives you a lot of information that's super helpful. The reason that I love this particular system is because it is open enough for you to figure out what you need, but with enough structure to support you. Plus, Sierra's whole infrastructure of her Facebook group and Instagram and everything also helps to support the system. So I just love her whole system. It's super helpful for me because I don't like to be told what to do, but I also am a rule follower. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. So these pages here are just to give you some just basic background info on her goal setting system. So this just kind of tells you about the weekly and daily information, and then you have the steps for the goal setting system. So the compass assessment, setting intentions, annual goals and vision, monthly goals and weekly actions, and the monthly reflections and quarterly review. So this is the first step in the goal setting process, is to work on your compass assessment. This I love because it's very visual and I can really see where I need to go from my starting point. So this assessment scoring actually helps a lot. So you take your scores from here and you put it onto the compass. And so this compass really helps to guide you in where you need to go with your goals for the year. This also tells you all about the compass assessment. This is just, I love it. It's such a good system. Last year, I used the printables. So this is going to be the first year that I used the planner from cover to cover. And I'm really excited about that because I didn't get this planner until February maybe. And I had already done like the prep work. So I didn't do that in here. I think I just copied it maybe. But I'm excited to kind of do the whole thing from the beginning in this book. I really like the color coding too because now I kind of have them memorized, which is helpful. Okay, then you have your intentions page and you can work on setting your word of the year. And then this page gives you some information on actually setting some yearly goals. It gives you some questions to consider and then thinking about what you need to remove. And then how to write goals. So it kind of gives you some explanation and some examples of how to write your goals. I'm still working on this because I sometimes write them to be too specific or to be too broad. So this is very helpful, and this will definitely help me when I set my annual goals. And then she also, this is new, this talks about setting your goals and the 3 types of goals. So this year she broke it down to stretch goals, progress goals, and maintenance goals. Stretch goals are the ones that last for years or the entire year. Progress goals are things that encompass your vision and kind of guide you. And then your maintenance goals are just things that are good and you need to do and you're going to do. So this is super helpful. This tells you how to work on your annual goals, your monthly goals, and your weekly actions. This I've done more this year, obviously, than the other ones. I feel really comfortable with my weekly actions, but I need to work on these 2 guys. So I'm going to be studying this for sure. This is also very helpful, weekly reflection questions. So when we get to it, at the end of each month, there is a monthly reflection page that kind of guides you in reflecting about the month, but between the weeks there's a blank page, so you can use this for reflection as well, or whatever you want, meal planning, whatever works. But these questions you could definitely use as guided questions for the weekly reflections. Oh, I love that this is built in, because I actually just printed off that little graphic here and I keep it in my current planner. But having it in the book is just so nice and big and clear. So these are so helpful when you're setting your goals and weekly actions. It gives you things to consider and think about as you're working through each section. And these totally trigger things for me to think about. I love that. And then you've got just a space for some brainstorming. And then you get into your annual goals. And one thing that was added this year is the focus. Last year, it was just blank. And last year, I made a lot of mistakes. So don't judge me with my yearly goals here. I decided I wasn't going to do all the sections, which was a mistake, which I realized later on. But it didn't have the focus section like that. So I'm really excited that there is a focus for each of the areas. And there's also this little question. Well, this was on the last one too, but this is just so much more clear. It like pops out, which I will say, like I've already mentioned, and I'll mention again, I love the font changes and the color changes to this planner. It's just like a lot more bold, and it's very easy to read now. I really like that. So you have your 8 areas, which I know now that I need to do all of them. I did adjust that, but I did not adjust my yearly goals because 2020 is a dumpster fire and I need to move on. I will do it right in 2021. I will just say that. Okay, so we have our personal section, fun and recreation, work and learning, family and relationships, health and wellness, spiritual and personal growth, financial and physical environment. Okay, then this is the page for you to do whatever you want. And what I have in mind for this is my mind map. So I do this pretty much every year, and it's kind of evolved into this fun little thing. But I have this sitting on my desk like all the time. Now, a lot of this stuff needs to be adjusted. And like I said, I just kind of gave up on my 2020 goals and just stuck to my monthly and weekly action items. But I am really excited to do my mind map of my 2020 goals on these pages and have it in this book. So that's going to be really exciting because last year I just didn't do that because I didn't get the book until later. Okay, then we've got a list of some goal setting tips. Sierra's tips are great. She is a life coach, so she knows what she's talking about, and she incorporates so many good things into the book. So these are just always good things to think about. If you fall behind in your planning, pick up where you left off. Each week is a new beginning. I love that. Okay, here's what I was saying about the quote pages. They're now colorful and just so much more bold. So previously, they looked like this. So here's February's. So, I mean, they're very clean and nice, but this is just so much more fun and it just makes me want to look at it, and I kind of want to add like some pictures to it or something. I just love that. And then we get into the monthly spread. So the monthly spread has changed as well. So we've got a change in the font up here, as well as the numbers. They've moved from the middle to the corner here, which I can show you. Let me find one that this, okay, so you can see here. The number used to be in the middle and it's now moved over to the right side, which I do think that is a good change. And the month is just much more bold and stands out a lot more. This looks much more clean. You still have the stripes on the edges at the bottom, but the weekly pages do not have that. So we'll look at that in just a second. Okay, we've got our monthly pages. Then we go into our monthly goals. So this has changed as well. Again, just much more clean. I don't think I did my February, yeah. So here is what the monthly pages used to look like. I do love the addition of the month. I just think it makes it look a little bit more cohesive, and you have the added focus for each month. So you have your focus for the year, and you can also set a focus for each month. I really like that. And you still have lots of good quotes. And then we get into the weekly actions. Now, this is another change that has occurred. So the weekly actions are now, so they used to look like this. Now you have the week listed on the page, which I really like, just being able to see where I'm at. I might just add the dates just so I know, but I do like that change a lot. And then again, just everything looks a little bit more bold and kind of stands out a little bit more. And then this is dot grid instead of lined now, which I really like. So here's what the old notes and reflections page looked like. And then this is the new one. So it's completely a blank canvas with a very light dot grid. I think this is great. And then you have your tips on every one of these notes pages, which these tips are handpicked by Sierra, and they're set for different parts of the year. She's very thoughtful in what she puts in her tips. And then here is the weekly layout. How clean is this? I just love the changes to this page. So let's look at a blank week. Okay, here is what the current planner looks like. So the changes here to the dates, I love that. It just looks very clean. And then you also have, instead of having the stripes here, it's just blank and plain. And then you have your holidays on there as well. And then this section here is also cleaned up and just a little bit taller. You have an extra line there, and it is not striped anymore. So I love the changes on the weekly layout. There's also another habit on this page too. So instead of 5, there are 6 or 7. Yes, 7. So there are more habits, and I don't know that I need that many habits. That's a lot, but I know people use all of them. So it's good for some people. If not, I can just add something here or something. I don't know. I'll do whatever I need to do. I might as well just say right now, I will be using the weekly pages in 2021, and I'm going to be using them for pre-planning on my monthly spreads. I'm going to be content planning on the monthly spreads, and then I'm going to use the weekly spreads for my pre-planning for the weeks, and I'm going to section off for my memory planner notes. So I will have everything in one book instead of 2. So I'm going to ditch my plum paper daily and do what I was doing in there and here. I'll have more room. I'll be using the book to its fullest, and I will kind of simplify my planner stack a little bit. And I'm really, really excited about that. I've got some test run pages in December that I'm going to try out. I might even do it in November. I haven't decided. But December is all set up for me to go ahead and try my little system out. So here is what I'm going to try. And I'm really excited to move into this new planner and just use all of the pages. I really love this paper and I love writing on it, and I'm excited that I'm gonna use everything. Now, the thing about the weekly layout, why I will not use this planner as my everyday planner is a couple of things. One, there's no space between the columns. I like there to be a little bit of breathing room between the columns, and I just like separation between my days. That is just purely my thing, and it's very nitpicky, and it's not like super important, but that's my thing. The columns are 1.5 inches, if you are wondering, and they are lightly lined, which I think is great, but the space between is just what kind of throws me off. I could cover this up easily. I can do whatever I need to do to these pages, but that is one thing. The other thing is using stickers in this book is tricky because the paper, while it is so nice to write on, it's not super glossy sticker friendly or premium matte sticker friendly. So removable stickers are great in here, but for me and the way that I plan, this paper is not super sticker friendly for me. Stay tuned for the sticker test where I prove myself wrong. Also, I use stickers, I use a lot of them, and this book, I would have to split it mid-year because I would definitely go off the coil. Like, my planner would be like this big, like huge. So that's what's keeping me back from using this. Because of my style of planning, this will work great for like 95% of the people out there. So those are my hang-ups. They're mine alone. And this is just great, and it's going to work great for what I need it to be. Okay, so let's move on to, here's week 1, and it just repeats for the month, the same thing. And then once you get to the end of the month, which is over here, okay, then you get your monthly reflection page, and it now has the note of the month and the font. Again, I love the font changes. Let me see if I can find this page in here. Okay, so it's just a little bit cleaned up, and there's pops of some color in here. So here's the old monthly reflection page. So you have little lines of just colored goodness in there. And then this is a little bit more bold, and just the font itself is a little bit bigger and cleaner than it was in this version. I really like the changes on this page, and I love these questions. The questions are the same from last year, except for a couple of differences here. So these have been moved up just a little bit, and then these have been expanded a little bit. So instead of writing just 1 or 2 things here, something you're grateful for and a habit, you have room to write a couple habits and some more things that you're grateful for, which I think that's a nice change. Okay, we have another quote page, which is so beautiful. Here is February. It is teal. All of the months are just like the previous one. Here is the March quote, and March is green. Here is April. Okay, now before we get to April, every quarter you have your quarterly compass, and it says Q1 now, which is nice. Let me show you that in here. Okay, here's my quarterly compass, and so I like that they added the Q1 onto the new page. Everything else is pretty much the same except for the font, again, just improved, but you don't get a quote page when you get the quarterly compass. And then you get into April. This is gray. Here's the May quote. May is yellow, bright and sunny, which is my birth month. And then we have the June quote. I love that one. That's cool. Which is kind of an orangey, peachy color. And then July is your Q2. So you have your, oh no, what happened? Okay, these are just a little bit out of order, but I can fix that. If I will watch the video and uncoil and fix this. So we have, July is supposed to be red, so these are just a little bit out of order. I need to fix that, and I will fix that in just a little bit. Okay, then we get into August. So here is your July reflections and August quote. August is purple. And then September, there's our Moxie quotes. And then we have our Q3 quarterly compass. And then October is this pretty teal color. And then November, here's our quote. November is green. And then December, I love that quote, that's good. And then we have December is gray. Now, once we get to the end, we have our quarterly compass, again, for Q4, and our monthly reflections. And then immediately you get into the extras section, which is 2021 and 2022, all laid out year at a glance with important dates down here at the bottom. Very colorful, really cute. And then you have some notes pages. So we've got 13 notes pages. And then this is a new addition. The pocket has been completely redesigned. So this is just so much more sturdy, and it's bigger too. So you can actually fit more things in it. So let's look at the folder back here. By the way, this is the calendar from the 2020 version, and you have notes pages as well, but I love the improvements to those calendars. Okay, so the pocket back here was just basically cardstock, but now it is laminated with a film, and it's just much more sturdy. I like this so much more, and you can fit more in there, and it's double-sided. And then this is new as well, so you get a sticker book or sticker page of all different kinds of stickers, and these are all in the sticker book except for the stretch goal ones and these little quotes. But I think this is a really nice addition to this year's planner. And then when you get to the back, you have an accordion file pocket, and then here is my my elastic cord, which I always keep back here. And then you have the back cover. Now the thing with the wire O is you kind of have to maneuver it around, but you can get there. Here's the back cover. It has this beautiful orangish red box with the logo on it, and it has this really pretty like dark navy watercolor pattern. So pretty. All right, so here's the planner. I love this so much. You guys had a couple of questions about some things. Will full boxes fit in the column? Yes, they will. They are 1.5 inches. The new paper quality is even better than last year's. You wanted a sticker test. We'll do that in just a second. And then how I will adjust to use this planner in 2021 was another question, which I think I addressed with using the weekly pages for my pre-planning and my memory planning notes. The coil I've already addressed as well. I really like it. Sturdy for this type of coil. This is the best. So when it comes to international shipping, that is going to be available through a specific service that MÄKSÄLIFE is going to use. Check out their website for information on that, because it's kind of a forwarding service from what I understand, and it will basically work out free shipping for you, and then you pay for the service in lieu of shipping. So it kind of evens out. So definitely check that out if you are in Canada or any other kind of international shipping locations. Okay, so the other things that are coming at launch besides the planner, the interchangeable covers, and the sticker book are the bookmarks. So I have the bookmarks already. They're exactly the same. So there's 3 of them. There's My Vision, which you put on your annual goals right there. And then there is the monthly goals one, which is right there. And then you have the weekly, or this week, which is right there. These have held up amazingly well, and they're just going to be exactly the same. They're super sturdy, and those are going to be $15 a piece. They're kind of a gray, and they are 5 inches by 2 and a quarter inches. So nice size, sturdy enough to last you pretty much forever. Okay, the things that are not launching with the planner, the interchangeable covers, the sticker book, and the bookmarks are the new companion notebooks. I'm so excited for these. They're just like perfect for a lot of you. So I'm going to give you the info now, and then you can check back later, because I will be receiving them for review, and we're going to go over all of that in November in a couple of weeks. So there are 4 notebooks. It's $48 for all 4 of them. They are sold as a set. It has everything in here that is goal related. So that is your goal setting system up at the front, your monthly goals, and your weekly actions and your reflections and quarterly compasses. All of that is located in the companion notebooks. So if you want to use a different planner, but you want to use the goal planning pages in here, you don't have to buy the planner. You can buy the companion notebooks and get everything that you want. They are A5 size and they're really cute. They're just like cute little notebooks. They do lay flat. They have really good binding and they have like a linen, just like this. They have kind of a linen texture cover and it's 3 months each, so 4 quarters. They do have an undated monthly calendar for you to use. And then you have everything, like I said, that you need. No weekly or daily spreads in the little notebooks, but everything that you need for goals are in there. So I'm really excited for those and I will be happy to share those with you in the future. Also coming in November, December, somewhere around there is, they think they're going to come in November and ship in December. I should be more clear about that. Also some more stickers, some dated stickers for the quarterly companion books. I think those are going to be really helpful for you who want a dated version of the companion notebooks. Also, dot grid notebooks are coming and pin loops are coming. So a whole lot to look forward to still in 2020 when it comes to MÄKSÄLIFE. There's also some magnetic bookmarks that are on the list and some notepads. So I'm excited to see what Sierra comes up with because it's going to be exciting because she just has a really good vision for what she wants for her company. So before we go, I do want to do a quick little pin and sticker test with you. So I'm going to move all these pages. We're going to go in the back. I don't use my notes pages back here really, so it's totally fine to use them for a test. So I'm going to grab some pens that I use kind of on a regular basis. My Villa Beautiful, and then maybe like one of these jelly roll pens and a G2. I like to use like all different kinds of pens in here, and then maybe a Papermate Ink Joy gel. I like the 0.7, yeah, 0.7. And then I'm gonna grab some stickers as well, some different kinds of stickers, and we can test out that right now. Okay, so we did have some smudging with the Villa Beautiful, but I have had that issue before with that pen, and I don't really have it with any others, so that does not worry me. These others are, the Jelly Roll smudged just a little bit, but the others are just fine. I really use my Papermate Flares and my Inner Gels the most, and sometimes I'll use the S Gel, but these two guys are fine, and those are the two pens that I use anyway. Let's look on the back here. So there's just a little bit of ridging because I'm heavy-handed with the gel pens, but nothing is showing through, which is like amazing. There's no shadowing whatsoever, which I love. Okay, let's go back to this page and let's do some sticker testing for you sticker users. Okay, I have 3 types of stickers. I don't have any reusable stickers or repositionable stickers because I don't use them, but I've got glossy, premium matte, and regular matte. So let's lay down a couple of these glossy stickers. And then these are premium matte. And then this is a regular matte. Okay, so this is the test. We're going to pull these up because this is what I do. This is why I do this test. I pull up my stickers all the time because I can't put down a sticker straight to save my life. So can the paper handle it? Usually a toothier paper, grittier paper can, but this is a very smooth paper. So let's see what happens. This is the glossy right here. Oh, okay. That was I was pleasantly surprised by that. Okay, here is the smaller one. All right. So there is a bit of a coating feeling on the paper. Maybe that is making, making it feel much better. Okay, this is premium matte. All right. There is a little bit of residue left on the page, but nothing crazy. Here's a smaller one. Okay. No ripping of the paper yet with any of these stickers. And then this is regular matte. Okay, there is sticker residue on the page, but no lifting. And then here's the last one. Okay, so the regular matte did pull up just a little bit, but nothing crazy. But the glossy and the premium matte lifted nicely. These two regular matte pulled up the paper just teensy bit. So I'm super impressed with our little sticker test there. That was fantastic. Okay, so just to recap, what is releasing in just a few days is the planners, the 4 designs. So we've got this one with the rainbow, we've got this one with the flowers, and then the 2 striped designs. Then we've also got the sticker book. So this sticker book is $20. The interchangeable covers are $10. Be sure you watch the video to make sure that you put them on correctly. And then the planners are $68. And then also launching with these 3 items are the snap-in bookmarks. What are coming in November are the companion notebooks, the sticker book that goes with like the dates for the companion notebook, the dot grid notebooks, the pen loops, and the notepads, and the magnetic bookmarks. So we've got a lot going on in October and November with MÄKSÄLIFE. I'm really excited to get into this planner because 2020 was too much, y'all. Too much. I'm ready for a fresh start, and that is what this goal planning system gives me each year, each month, and each week. So I will have my affiliate link listed down in the description if you would like to use it. It just helps me to put money back into my channel. If you do use it, thank you so much. If you don't want to, that's totally okay too. It's just there if you would like it. But thank you for supporting me and for supporting this great company because it's truly changing my life, y'all. Truly. So let's wrap up this video and I will give you my final thoughts. So, my final thoughts. So, I definitely want to use this planner in 2021, obviously, but I am going to be altering how I use it, which I already described, but I am very excited to be using this planner to the fullest for my system, and I'm excited to kind of reduce some other things and kind of simplify my planner stack, and this planner is definitely going to help me do that. And I'm just excited to get into it. I love my covers. I'm really excited about the interchangeable covers. They're reasonably priced and very easy to change. And I think that's a great addition to the line. And I also think the standbys are really great too. So the bookmarks are great, super great quality. The ones that I have are perfect, and they are the exact same ones that are going to be released this go around as well. And then I'm also excited about the new product, the companion notebooks, which I am going to get for early review, and I'm very excited to share that with you guys because it's something I didn't request it, but Sierra told me about it months and months ago, and I've just been kind of like just waiting to get my hands on them, and I'm just really excited to share that with you guys because I know that it's going to be just a great product for some of you. I'm also really excited about the design changes in the new planner. It's looking a lot more modern versus classic like the 2020 planner. I really love, I think my favorite thing is the font changes. So the font is like bolder, bigger, it's just easier to read. And the addition of the labels on some of the pages so you know like what week you're in, what month you're in, all of that stuff. I think those are great changes. The paper is still amazing, and the cover is, I love the cover choices. Coil, you know, is still not my favorite thing in the world, but since it's not going to be my main planner and I'm not traveling with it, I think it's going to be totally fine. So I'm just I'm really excited about what is happening with MÄKSÄLIFE right now. I think they are just game changers in the planner community, and I think that they are such a positive influence and just really pushing us to be better in a lot of different ways, and I really appreciate that. I think the community needed that, and I'm just really, really happy to be working with them. So I have already mentioned this and shown it in the video, but I will have my affiliate link if you would like to use it in the description, along with all of the release information so that you can find it really easily. I think that is helpful. But definitely ask me any questions down below. If you have any about the planner, tell me if you're ordering this year. Are you excited about the changes? Let me know all your thoughts down below. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!